Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to our 5-minute daily English lesson. Can you believe it? We're on lesson 83 already. In this series, we're focusing on 100 essential adverbs that will help you express yourself more clearly and naturally in English. Today we're going to dive into the word fully. Simple, but oh so useful. Remember, mastering simple words like this can often be more helpful than trying to memorize complicated ones. So, let's get started. All right, first things first. Let's warm up with a quick quiz. Here's your question. Which of these sentences do you think is correct? 1: I fully hungry. 2: I fully understand you. 3: I fully go to the store. Which one do you think is right? I'll give you a second. If you chose number 2, you're correct. The word fully means completely or totally. So the correct sentence is, I fully understand you. Keep that in mind as we go through today's lesson. Now, let's talk about the feelings or images that the word fully can bring to mind. When you say fully, you're thinking about something being 100% complete. Imagine filling a glass of water to the very top, no room for more. That's the idea behind fully. You're talking about something that is done, finished, or achieved completely. Now let's talk about how we commonly use fully. You'll often hear it before a verb to show that the action is completely done. For instance, if you want to tell someone that you understand them perfectly, you can say, I fully understand. This shows that there's no doubt or confusion. It's 100% clear. Another common use is before an adjective, especially when you want to emphasize the state of something. Let's say you're talking to someone who's about to make a big decision. You might ask them, are you fully aware of the risks? This means you're checking if they completely understand what they're getting into. Let's compare fully with some other words that have a similar meaning. Completely, entirely, and totally. These words are like close cousins, but they each have their own personality. For example, completely often emphasizes that nothing is left out, like when you say, I completely understand your point. It's like saying there's no part of the idea that you missed. Entirely is similar to completely, but it can sometimes sound a bit more formal. You might hear someone say, I entirely support your decision, in a business setting or a serious conversation. And then there's totally, which is more casual and something you'd use with friends. If a friend explains something to you and you get it right away, you might say, I totally get what you're saying. Now, it's your turn. In the comments below, I want you to write a sentence using the word fully. It could be anything. Maybe something like, I fully enjoyed this lesson. I can't wait to see what you come up with. All right, that's all for today's lesson on fully. Remember, it's a simple word, but it's super powerful when you want to express that something is done completely. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next 5-minute lesson. Keep practicing, and before you know it, you'll be using these adverbs like a pro. Take care.